This week I'm so excited because one of my heroes is on the local Rose, and that's Eve Ensler, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions.
Happy to be on the local Rose.
Thank you.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, number one, how much have you raised for V-Day now? Because I was trying to research that. It's over $1 million, right?
$85 million.
$85 million
Yes,
you've raised
$85 million.
to stop violence against women.
And girls.
That's right. Girls. That's incredible. Okay, this is my question. Why do you think, how can we get our youth to realize why service is important?
That's a very, very good question. Well, I think one of the exciting things that for me is about to happen is Emotional Creature, which is a piece for young girls, and the girl inside all of us is about to open in California, and just been in South Africa and in Paris, and it's really about fostering young people believing that what they say is important, what they feel is important, what they do is important, and also fostering self-empowerment philanthropy and activism, so that girls and the girl inside boys, that part of us that's intuitive and passionate and active, compassionate, gets activated. And it's been amazing to see girls in South Africa rising up in this V Girls movement, where they're doing speeches and marches and money raising, and the same thing in Paris. And it's really beginning all over the world. We just brought 13 girls from around the world to New York,
wow,
from Peru and Israel and South Africa.
So this is the next like V-Day movement.
It's the next wave. It's the next wave. It's like the young generation. And I'm just so moved, and particularly at Occupy Wall Street, where I've been spending a lot of time
that was my next question.
to see how many young people are down there.
Yeah.
And everybody's down there.
Wow,
it's like
that
a
must be
broil.
amazing.
It's like a broil of intersection. And I think what's going to emerge is a real solid, I read today, tectonic movement. And it's just so many beautiful, diverse people hungry for connection.
Eve, you've been doing this since the 60s, right?
I've been doing this since
like
I
you're
was
25.
born.
But I mean, does this feel like a lot like it was in the 60s? Or,
Yes.
or a little bit more like finally
It feels actually better than the 60s, because there's something, you know, the 60s was amazing, but when you spend time in Zuccotti Park, it's like the 60s plus where we've come to now, like the understanding that it's all connected to capital. I don't think we linked it completely in the 60s to capital, and to Wall Street, and to the
70s,
and to the discrepancy and the inequities and economic realities, and the fact that we've just become this corporation. Like corporations have subsumed the individual and have subsumed values that matter. There's this new thing that's trying to find its way to be, that isn't hierarchical, that isn't patriarchal, that that really wants to be something else. And what's so genius is that they won't define it. And because once you define it, once you brand it, then people can buy it, consume it, and dismiss it. But if you don't do that, then people will.
Smart.
It's really dangerous.
So what can we do? What can all of us do?
I think you can support Occupy. You can occupy everywhere. You know, you can occupy wherever you are and turn it into a new zone. And make it a place where wealth is distributed, make it a place where you're honoring the earth, make it a place where women are cherished and free, make it a place where the poor get fed, make it a place where we,
I'm gonna cry now.
you know, just occupy everywhere.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, and I mean, I don't want to be the negative naysayer, but I just worry that they're going to bring out the tanks and the
They probably
militia
will.
And
the thing is, we should assume that they will do everything in their power to stop this, and we just have to be prepared to keep going.
Okay.
You know, I feel like they've been bringing out the tanks my whole lifetime, but we're still here,
That's right.
and we're still fighting. So.
Okay, meanwhile, we will look for Emotional Creature.
Yes.
And
it's opening at Berkeley Rep
in
June.
And it'll eventually come to LA and New York. And okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, and thanks for your wonderful website.
Thank you. Thank you.